Hi everyone, this is Yvette from My World of Metaphysics, the channel that gives you nothing but spiritual lessons, rituals, manifestation techniques, all in one place. Today we're going to talk about curses, spells, and people throwing negative energy at you and what you should do. I'm going to give you the information as if I am your auntie next door and what you really need to hear. But before we get started, if you want to support this channel, don't forget to like, subscribe, tap the bell, and also if you want to know about rituals to help raise money or attract money, don't forget to get my Money Rituals book that is available at this point all over Amazon, the websites, everywhere. But the link will be in the description if you want to know about money rituals. Now, let's get to the topic about being cursed or having a spell put on you and what it is you really need to know. A lot of people are writing me, asking me what they should do if they feel like somebody has put a spell or a curse on them. Today, we're going to talk about this. Now, one of the things that I really, truly want to get to you, and this is most important than anything I'm about to say tonight, and that is, no one can really hurt you unless you are open to being hurt. If someone says, I'm going to do something to you, you have to be open for it to actually harm you or actually affect you. So if you don't believe in anything, it will not hurt you. If you're not thinking this person is doing something to you and focusing on it, that person cannot hurt you. This is just the way it is. We all have free will to live the way we want to live. The only way someone can actually hurt you is if they put it out there and you're receptive to whatever they're sending out. Let's get to some things that I would tell you to do. First of all, if you feel like anyone is throwing negative energy at you or a curse or a spell, basically, the first thing you should go to is God, the universe, Jesus, whoever's your higher source. So you could say something like, I break this curse or this spell in the name of God, that whatever it is that has been thrown at me has been broken and dissolved into the nothingness that it was before it was sent my way. Plain and simple. Just that simple. You can even use the name of Archangel Michael, who is the protector, okay? So there's things you can actually say in your own words to help you. Now, one thing that I would do if I'm going to say any words is to actually cleanse myself and cleanse my home while I'm doing that. So one thing you might want to do, you might want to walk around your home and sage your home, okay? Why? Because you're getting rid of that negative energy that could be in your house from you, from other people, from people that came in. You want to sage your home, and after you sage it, you might want to open up the windows and let that fresh air come in. Another thing you might want to do, and that is take a sea salt bath, everyone. This actual bath is for protection, and you can get these things on my website, you guys, because whatever it is I am speaking about, it is available on my website, okay? And again, all of these things are there and you can get it, okay? So go to my website and look up sea salt or look up baths, and this stuff will be there. So now, what am I saying? If you are having problems with feeling someone's throwing negativity at you and you feel like it is affecting you, you might want to do a plain sea salt bath where you can go to the food store and buy a sea salt bath. This is not where you're washing yourself. You're basically already clean. You probably took a shower or you probably took a bath. Now this water is just used to wash you spiritually. And you might splash the water on you while saying whatever it is that has been thrown towards me or sent towards me, it is now dissolved into the nothingness that it was before it was sent. In the name of God, in the name of Jesus, this has been dissolved. It is over and I am free. Whatever you want to say, okay? Use your own words. It's always better when you use your own words and you splash the sea salt water on you. When I say sea salt water, you might take 2 little teaspoons or 4 teaspoons and put it in there in a tub of water, and that is it. If you don't have a tub, then you can take a shower. After you finish your shower, have a bucket on the outside with about 2 teaspoons in it and pour it on yourself to wash away the negativity. Now, another thing you can do is you can light a candle and sit and pray that same prayer that I just gave you, or whatever it is you want to say, using the candle. So now you can use a white candle. This is Saint Anna Clara for clarity, but you don't have to use it. I'm talking about a white candle. It could be a simple white candle. And what I would do is I would run that candle around my body, around my aura, and say the same thing, that I'm removing negativity from me again, and then light the candle. Okay, you might want to anoint the candle with oil, protection oil, banishing oil, whatever oil you might have, olive oil, and set the intent for it to remove negativity away from you. Okay, again, going all around your body, front and back, under your feet, whatever. Light the candle and let it burn. Now, for me, I would not use a 7-day candle for this, unless you really feel like you need to do this. Again, you don't burn a candle and leave it burning unattended. So I would possibly use something like a Lailoken's Awens, where it burns within 3 hours. This is a protection candle. Or I would use a 50-cent candle that may burn for an hour. Or I might use a black candle that it will burn in an hour. Or a red. Red is for fire, for protection, also can be used, okay? So what I'm telling you is that you can burn a candle and look at the flame and actually state whatever it is you want to state and let it go. Now, some other candles that work very well with when you feel like you had a spell or a curse, or you feel like somebody's throwing negative energy at you, and that would be the evil eye candle, or the evil eye jewelry, or the evil eye bracelet, okay? You see a lot of people walking around with the evil eye necklace or bracelet, and you just think it's very pretty, but what they're actually doing is protecting themselves, okay? Another candle that you can use is the 23rd Psalm, okay? The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He maketh me lie down in green pastures. Or you can use the Lord's Prayer, okay? These are little things that I'm telling you. Another thing is High John the Conqueror. The Conqueror conquers anything that could be going on in your life, whether it's a curse, a spell, negativity, success problems, money problems, love problems. High John the Conqueror is the go-to for every single thing. And again, you're going to set the intent, light the candle. But for these little things, I would use something like this. Okay, a clearing candle. This Lailoken's Awens comes in a clearing candle that can actually help you guys to clear away all that negativity. Again, if you want any of these things, please go to my shop and it is there. Now, another thing that I'm going to tell you that you can do when you feel people are throwing negativity at you, and that is wear crystals for protection. Now, right now, you see that I have a black tourmaline. I'm carrying it around my neck. Nobody knows, but it has been set to remove negative energy. On top of that, I have black obsidian on my arm as a bracelet. Again, this is set to reflect negative energy, okay? Again, you can get all of these things on my site. Now, bracelets, yes. Nobody knows. You can wear hematite, which repels, sends it back. This is black tourmaline. This is Palo Santo. All of these things are made to protect the wearer from negative energy. And I have here tiger's eye, but this is red tiger's eye, where it's a base chakra to keep you stable. So you can wear a regular tiger's eye bracelet or any crystals. Again, be creative. Whether you want to wear it on your arm, a necklace, earrings, whatever you want to do. Maybe you want to put it in a pouch and carry it with you in your pocketbook. Whatever you want to do, that's okay. Now, let me get to a couple of other things that I want to tell you. Now, another way that you can remove negative energy while you're praying is to cut it away. So you're not actually cutting it away. This is a selenite sword that my girlfriend Gwen gave me. Baba. I also have these on my site, and you can actually cut, go around and cut whatever it is you feel that may be on you. So as you're saying a prayer to Archangel Michael, you might want to say something like, at this moment, I sever any negativity that is attached to me from other people. And you might want to take it around you as if you're cutting away any cords that might be on you that's attaching you to other people. Again, these are selenite and they really don't cut, but they cut the cord, okay? The spiritual cord that could be connected to you, that could be connecting you to this negative energy. Now, another thing that you can do, and I'm going to tell you straight as I go on, you can bless the person that you feel is sending negative energy. Again, we're talking about law of attraction. We're talking about the law of karma. So you actually see that I'm not giving you anything where you're sending something to that person. Because again, we don't want their karma, which they're going to have it on yourself. So once you start sending stuff back, you are now developing your own karma. So I don't teach you that. Get rid of it, move on, and keep that person out of your life, okay? So you bless that person. You send love to that person, and you keep moving on. Another thing you can do is you can put up a spiritual shield around yourself. That's where you sit or you stand and you imagine white light coming from the ground, coming up from your through your feet, coming up all the way up through your body, through your arms, coming out of your crown chakra and making a force field around you. You can imagine it getting powerful, more powerful, more powerful as it grows outside of you. I do this and I make my shield. I can do this in the morning and I protect myself from the top, the bottom, and from the left, right, or I call it north, south, east, and west, and I make it grow. I even make it grow as wide as the whole state or the whole country, protecting me in all ways, okay? So putting up a spiritual shield is excellent. Okay, and again, you can use Archangel Michael for that, or you can use numerous archangels for that, or you could just say God or Jesus. Another thing is you could always put a cross up in your house. I have a cross in my foyer right above the door, protecting me from anything that is coming in. Now, the next thing I would say, again, as I mentioned before, you can brush it off, you guys. Brush it off. No one can hurt you unless you are receptive to whatever it is they're sending out. Anything that I'm showing you right now, take your focus off the problem, and that is going to help you. If you do any of these things and get right back and say, oh my God, they did it to me, you are actually bringing that back towards you. Once you do this, you sever the attachment, let it go. You take a spiritual bath, you let it go. You sage your home, you let it go. If you don't do that, you're keeping that energy with you, regardless to whatever it is you're trying to do. Now, what is the best time to do any of these rituals? Saturday is the best day. That is the day of removing negativity, okay? Of day of protection. Saturday is one of the best days to do any ritual where you're trying to remove something away from you. Now, listen, you can do it at any time. If I felt like somebody was doing something to me, I'm not waiting until Saturday. I'm just going to do it. But Saturday is a great day. Now, moon phases. The moon phase would be the waning moon. The waning moon is when the moon gets smaller. And this is the time to actually do things like this because this is a day of the waning moon is involving banishing, removing negativity, removing spells or curses or any negativity you might have upon you. The waning moon is the time to release and let go. Whether you're pushing things away from you or you're just relieving something that's inside of you. One of the last things that I did not mention, and that is you can also put black salt black pepper around your home, okay? And that also forms a barrier for things coming in. Again, everyone, this is Yvette from My World of Metaphysics, and I just gave you guys a whole lot of information of how to protect yourself if you think someone has put a curse, spell, or is throwing negativity at you. Again, join me, you guys, on, my Sunday morning live streams, everyone. Please, I'm here every Sunday morning. Come on and join like-minded people. It's beautiful. And again, get any of my books on Amazon, Barnes & Nobles, Ingram Sparks. It's everywhere, you guys. Just look it up. Again, if you want any of these things, just go to my website, store.myworldofmetaphysics, and get these supplies. Again, check out my new channel, My World of Metaphysics Rituals. Don't forget to subscribe. Join me there where I give you nothing but 5-minute rituals.